Hello, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, oh shit, sorry, knocked the tripod. So today I'm going to actually be updating you on Pandora. Okay, so as you remember, this pot plant is actually a bunch of rescues and a pachypodium into one big pot. Now look, I mean, it's always experimental, what happens. So just for reference sake and just for update's sake, I wanted to make this arrangement a multi-species arrangement. Now, I don't even know what cactuses these are, but these are rescues here. Okay, so these are rescues. This one is a rescue. This was bright red when I got it, and now it's doing very well. Okay, it's like the roots settled in. This is a Pachypodium baroni. It's actually grown a lot since I put it here. It's grown about 1 centimeter. Okay, so it's going to stay there. This one here, random succulent. Don't know what the hell it is. I'm actually going to trim it. Okay, I'm going to trim it to keep it small, to keep it civilized, because I like the red little things, and it seems to grow really fast. But the biggest sticking point is this. Okay, this here. When I first got this cactus, I don't know what species it is. It was really big, but it's a lot of like semi-dead things. But now I can see that actually it is dying. Okay, so there's some bits that are dying and some bits that survived. So I'm going to pluck out the dead bits because literally they're just rotty like this. I mean, that just fell out. It's soft and mushy. I haven't really been watering this overly. Okay, so I don't think it's a watering issue. I think it's more of it was screwed up to begin with issue because they were screwed up and like, look, the roots are all disintegrated. So, but there are some hope. There is some hope. Okay, there's some of the bits there. I don't know why so there's some bits here that are green. Okay, so I'm just gonna pluck the ones, like, look at this, like that's there. You see that? Yeah. So I don't really know what else to do. I mean, apart from obviously do a little bit of a purge. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a purge. Yeah, look, these are gone. So I'm just going to take them. The reason why I'm taking them is because I don't want them to rot and then infect the others. And some of them are just coming off. They're not even attached anymore. So, yeah, okay. I don't know. I'll leave some of those ones, like this one here, just literally rolls off. And I don't want to have... Okay, that one there's still kind of alive. This one is definitely not. That one I can see, it's just dangling by a thread. Nah, that's dead. Okay. So really, I was hoping that would largely survive. But yeah. But I can see that underneath here are some signs of life from other parts. So I'm getting rid of literally the ones that I can see that are dead, because you don't want them rotting. You don't want them trying to suck energy out. Yeah, look, I mean, that's dead, you know. That's dead from a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a rescue. This is from Greg's giant rescue lot, trying to make it survive. So it's not always going to work. Okay, the stalk itself seems to be alive. This one here is mushy. I'm gonna make a call. I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, this one's mushy. I can see it's rotty. And like I said, I haven't been watering this too heavily, so it's not the watering issue. It is just screwed from the beginning. So it was a lucky dip, but hey, and this one here, I'm not sure. Yeah, look, I can see that the tip is a little bit rotty. I don't know what to do there because it'll affect those two. So I think I might just cut across. So let me get a knife. There is a possibility that it won't even survive because of the extreme rot. I think I might remove this actually. Yeah, look, that's fucked. Okay, that too. So I need to cut the rot out. Yeah, look at that. See? This was exposed to the elements and there wasn't any. Yeah, look, I don't even know if it's worth keeping. Look, I mean, can you see that? Yeah, I don't know if that's worth, I don't know. Let's see if it survives. I mean, there's some other ones here that look semi-alive. I might just have to, yeah, look, I don't know what to do. Actually, I don't know what to do. So let's, I'm gonna put some cinnamon on that wound. Okay, so I'm gonna put some cinnamon on that wound. And hopefully it'll scar up nice. Hopefully it'll scar up nice. But otherwise, I might just try to see if I can propagate these nice ones and just stick them in the dirt. But because it's now autumn, it's getting quite cold in here. It really isn't going to be a practical thing to do. But this was always a lucky dip, this one here. This particular cactus is always a lucky dip because, yeah, I mean, it was already screwed up to begin with. So this is what I took out of it. Look at that, okay? These are all dead, dried, proper. At first, they were trying to go green, but I could tell they were just struggling too much. It was just beyond saving. And yeah, it's not really, let me just check the water. So just checking the moisture, okay? Yeah, look, I mean, not really, not at all moist down there. So it's not an overwatering issue. Yeah, there's nothing moist down there at all. It's, no, nothing moist down there at all. So what it comes down to is just the plant was screwed up to begin with. I think I might just leave it to see how it goes, and it might actually save itself. Okay, it might save itself and see what happens.